Hello, hello, hello. Okay, this is stream 4. So I'm still trying to go for the affiliate, and for that I need to stream 7 times in a month. So I figured that today I would basically treat it as if it was a casual day in the arcade. So so one of the great things about growing up was being down in the south of England, and then my mother giving me £1, £2 maybe, and just go enjoy yourself for an hour or two. So of course, by the seaside, I would go to the arcade with a pocket full of change, and then for 30p a go, or however much it is, 30, 20p, 50p towards the end of it, would then play whatever games they have available, and then hopefully, have a lot of fun with that. So I'm not exactly going to go for professional play here. I'm basically just going to credit feed my way through a lot of these things, but play a little bit of variety. So what I was thinking today was, in fact, I'll just go to that. And that's fine, that covers it. So I was thinking about starting with Dungeons and Dragons, and that would be the... Oh, I've got to update. That is a collection of 2 side-scrolling beat-em-ups which were made by Capcom for the CPS2 hardware in the 1990s. Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom, and then a year later, Dungeons and Dragons Shadow of Mistara, I think. I don't know. So try out that and credit feed my way through that. It's actually not a bad Dungeons and Dragons adventure. Then, whilst we still have the Xbox on, we'll do a little bit of Blazing Star. Why not? Very nice 1998, I think it was, side-scrolling shoot 'em up from on the Neo Geo, hence why it's got Neo Geo written at the top. And then going on to Capcom Arcade Stadium, since they've got the second part of it on the way, and basically just doing a very easy stream of Progear. After that, well, if you're there without the sound, then I can't really say hello, or I can say hello, and then you can watch the VOD later to hear me say hello. But instead, I will actually just write something, and there we go. Right, so Capcom Arcade Stadium, I've only got the most recent pack on the Xbox, so we will do the... I've got the latest one, so we'll play Progear on that. Then we'll switch over to... I have on my side, no one can see it because I've not got the cam on, but on my side I've got the Astro City Mini, and considering that I'm getting very excited about the Astro City Mini V, which is coming out over the summer, I figured I should probably play the original first. So with that, we're going to play a few games. It's going to be Redmobile, which is the unofficial debut of Sonic the Hedgehog. We're going to play the first Cotton Fantastic Night Dreams, for a cute 'em up, and then we're going to play Alter Beast, and then we're going to see how long that takes, and if it's enough, then it's enough. If not, we'll figure out something to play. I mean, there's like 20 whole games on there. I wonder what the update is for. Sorry, I know, I'm being distracted for Dead Cells. Okay, we'll do that a bit later. It's okay, I'm not going to play Dead Cells for a while. So let's load up. So it came out on the Xbox 360 as a digital title. Because of that, I'm hoping the online is still on. So let's start with that. Ooh, it's pretty. And I will remove the black box, which hides my real name. Salubada. And of course it was Iron Galaxy that did a whole bunch of Capcom stuff in 2012, 2013. Yep, that's okay. Okay, sound is coming through quite alright. Raise it a little bit. Oh, that is quite loud. Okay, so I'm going to play Tower of Doom, pardon, and because I'm really hopeful, we'll play online. So the game actually has drop-in co-op, so anyone around the world can join at any time. I don't think anyone's playing this, but just in case. So not a Vorton, that's the most public. L'aventure commence, the adventure begins. Because I've not unlocked anything else. Alright, we begin in 3, 2, 1 as if this is a speed run, but alas. Yeah, okay. Can I? Alright. X. And I've realised something from the very beginning that I've completely forgotten to look at. Look at what the controls are. We always pick the dwarf. So you leave in the morning. Well then, register your name and have a good sleep. Where's the F? F-I-N. Help us, please. You hear screams from up ahead. It's always tempting to speak French. Right, what are the buttons? X is throw. And, right, X is throw, A is attack, that is jump. And with double tapping, does Y do anything? Y changes. Alright, so X is to use the item, Y is to change the item. But okay, what is to... Okay, A is to press up. I think I've got this. But thankfully, I don't think this game is in French. True, can I actually dodge? Not dodge. Block. Is there a block button? I'll take all this money, thank you very much. A wounded caravan guard collapses before you. Help us, please. Blah, blah. What? I'm not pressing anything. Some are heading for the mountains, but others are gathering for an attack on the town. Oh, no, not the town. What shall we do? Let's head to the town. The town is under siege. Many of her defenders have fallen to the monster's onslaught. Help, 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 help. Was he just slapping his booty? I think he was slapping his booty. I will take the hammer, thank you. Oh no! I can't hit the sign. Let's go to the pub. This was a mistake. And can I eat the bread? No, I can't eat the bread. Ah! Rubber. Oh, that's dangerous. That is very dangerous. Come on, come on. That was the most useless hammer throw in the world. Thank you. Do I have food? Ah. Oof. Okay, I've got, apparently I've got a ring that shoots fireballs, homing fireballs. Ooh, what's that? That is just a jewel. It feels very much like an axe sandwich. Oh no. Oh, what? What? No, this is not fair. Okay, people, please be quiet. I'm kind of busy. Oh, I'm dead. Do I have extra lives? Yeah, we'll continue. This is a casual stream. We're credit feeding. Obviously, it would have been nice to finish the first level. Ah, you've driven away the monsters from the town. Hooray! And all this EXP. Can I actually use any of this? Thank you for rescuing our town and saving us all. Oh, you're welcome. Please accept this as a small token of our gratitude. It is said to have magical power. Wow, you discovered that the weapon is indeed magical and will increase your attacking power. Yippee. I've reached level 7 and max HP should be increased by 5. Nice. So what, I've got all that, so... Oil flasks, I'll take a couple of those. Oh, healing potions. Yeah, I'll definitely take those because I'm terrible. And I'll take 2 hammer. Nope. There we go. The creature that's attacking Fort Kroof is said to control the illusions. If you take the main road, you better be on your guard. Blah, blah, blah. On the road to Darrakin City, the heart of the Republic. You leave town and head for the city of Darrakin. Monsters prowl the main road, I think that said. Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. It's an owlbear. Oh, absolutely terrifying. There we go. Die, evil owlbear. There we go. Ooh, jewels. We don't question why the owlbear is carrying loose change. I mean, it pretty much is. It's Golden Axe of a story, but thankfully they've got some of the branching paths there, which makes it a little bit fun. You hear a man from the thickets. Ooh, that's a word I've not heard for a while. Thickets. There. Oh no. What happened here? Help us. I was part of a patrol from Fort Kroof. We were hunting the bison when we were attacked by it. But now it might be attacking the fort itself. Oh no, I'm dying. Help me. Oh, let's go to Darrakin City. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dying man. But yeah, I don't think, like Golden Axe, I'm going to be able to ride on anything, which is a shame. It's always a shame. Hooray, I got points. Don't know what for. So I did buy a potion, but I'm not entirely sure how to access it. Oh no. I got the buttons mixed up. Oh, I don't think the potion is consumable. I think it's just you have it when you pick it up. Nightfall, so you've decided to make camp and rest for the night. Help me! Somebody help me! Oh no, that's not a pretty guy. What luck! I was about to settle for a mere morsel, but an entire feast has come right to me. Ah. Whoa, what? No. Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, yep. You rescued a merchant's daughter from the Manticore. Yay. And I got 200 silver pieces and all of that. How can I thank you? I was so afraid. I thought I would be killed for sure. My father owns a trading post near a place. Corunglain. I'm sure my father and I can more than suitably reward you there. Yeah, but I need to save... Ah, okay. I arrive at the city of Darrakin. You quickly inform the guards of the danger the fort was in. A message from Corwin Linton. As you are having dinner in the inn, a stranger comes up and begins to talk to you. My lord, Corwin Linton, master of the city of Athinos, wishes to speak with you. He would have you come to the city of Athinos to meet with him. Seems like a good guy. Yay, level 8! Right, so... Oh, it increases some... No, right. Oh, that is very expensive health. Okay, right, the oil was pretty much useless, so we will take 2 lots of hammers, and off we go. I've also heard that some adventurers saved one of my lord's caravans. I doubt it. Oh, so you're the heroes I've... What? Give me time. Corwin has arranged for... Oh, you know, I've only ever played this one time, and I seem to be... And even though it's multiple paths here, I seem to be taking the exact same path as the one time that I played it, which was like a year ago. I mean, like a lot of the 360 stuff, it's quite cheap in terms of picking it up, but I mean, if you want to get it through other means, yeah, it's on Capcom CPS2, which is easy to emulate. I would say that maybe it'll even go on the Capcom Arcade Stadium, but I mean, it's probably going to be like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs and Alien vs Predator, where licensing's probably going to be too expensive. I'm going to die very quickly, and hello, Wolfender. This is not going well. Oh, no. No, I'm dazed. There we go. Hooray, I've done the first screen. Ooh, lots of... boost of speed. Nice. And a little bit of potion, and... you just know there's going to be a boss coming up right now. I've got 750 silver pieces. This is not good. There we go. Whoa, whoa, we've got zombies on the boat. And now they're turning invisible. No! Oh no, what's there? Oh, I'm going to smash a door open with my axe, of course. And, oh, I can throw this... I mean, it makes sense that I can throw the chest, but... Did not discover that until just now. Right. Cannot talk to this guy. Oh, oh. This is going terribly. Right, I'm going to use all my items. And that's it, that's credit number 2. Oh. Okay, so the game is keeping count of how many credits I'm using. That is interesting. I have a feeling it's going to be a screen of shame at the end. Oh, I'll be so glad when all of this is over. Why is my axe doing so little damage? No, come on, just a little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more, Fishman. No. Alright, let's try a dagger. No, alright, that was not the way to try a dagger. I think I'm getting more damage if I hit him from behind, but meh, whatever, it's over. Off we go, charging ahead. Oh no, it's a giant sea monster. Ah! Hungry, smell food. Yay, I got one hit in. That is a success. Obviously, it goes without saying, a lot of these games are not very well balanced for one player. Wow. And especially when you're a dwarf with a very short reach. Oh, I've got a... Anything fun in here? Okay, just some hammers. Oh, come on, I pressed the button, I pressed the button. And that was a use of a waste of a button. There we go. Ah, that's the end. But hey, I've got no shame. Oh, come on, one more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Thank you. Ah, I defeated the troll. Oh, what? No, no, no. That is... Oof. I remember this now. I've got to burn it. Oh, that is annoying. Hello, Neitzel. Welcome to my purgatory. Alright. Ah, I forgot to burn it. Or the game has taken pity on me. There we go. Hey, you almost got you. Don't you know you have to burn a troll to finish it off? Yeah, I forgot it. It's been years since I played this game. Ah, you managed to make your way to the city of Athenos. Level 9. And hello. Welcome to my house. I am Colwyn Linton. I have 2 fast techs. Since last Formton, Grey Dragon has done stuff with 2 fast techs. Be assured we will destroy it because we have unlimited credits. Well spoken. Your fighting skill must be wonderful to behold. You've clearly not been watching the stream. Alright, so I got 800. 800, so I'm going to take nothing but oil. And the daggers are always fun. And I will max out bows. Watch out for the dragon's acid breath. It'll dissolve anything it touches. I wish you good luck. You'll need it. Unlimited credits, my friend. Unlimited credits. You reach the dragon's swamp. You are greeted with eerie silence. The stench is something or something. Oh, this flickering is not nice. Alright, I would say anyone that gets freaked out by this, I would not be surprised if you want to leave right now. I mean, I imagine people with photo sensitivity and all that, this is probably not a great experience. It's not a good experience for me watching. But unfortunately, this was gaming in the 90s. Hopefully the fog will disappear sooner or later. There we go, the fog has disappeared. And we got a dragon with instant death breath. Arcade games. Nice. Oh, 1 breath and it takes half of my... That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Ah! Let me hit you. That's not fair. We are. Just stay still and let me hit you. Let me hit you! Okay. Perfect. And all it took was... No. Okay, good. Oh, you defeated the horrible black dragon, and all it took was 4 credits. And now I'm level 10, but my HP's only increased by 3 points. Oh, the adventure continues. The adventure continues where? Oh, okay, here we go. As you well know, monster and demi-human raids have increased, becoming not only more powerful fast techs. There is obviously a guiding hand behind all of this. Someone is causing these monsters to fight together rather than against each other. Find this puppet master and cut the strings. Following Corwin's suggestions, you come to the town of a place where monster attacks have increased greatly. Welcome, I am the mayor of a place. Lord Linton told me you were coming. There are 3 areas where the monsters frequently appear. Is it the Lord Linton says that you are great heroes? Please save our town from these fiends. Okay, caverns, an abandoned mine, or an old well. I'm gonna go to the abandoned mine. And I'm gonna take all the potion. I'm gonna take one of the potions. And that's it. And next time you're here, I'll make a special home-cooked meal. Oh, that's so nice of you, thank you. I hate to do it, but I have to go now. Please be careful. Well, I've got to go now too. I've got to... Oh no, it's darkness. Once this place was alive with miners, but now the support timbers have rotted. They creak and moan constantly, something or other. The text is too quick. I can't move? Yep, now I can move. Oh... I have a feeling I'm not going to like this level. If we're going to have trick chests. Oh, you... Game, please. No. That was not nice, game. Oh. Alright, so if I have a cure serious wounds, then does that mean that it's going to give me health? It gave me about 20% of my health back. Thank you. Okay, so don't open any chests, and... Yoink. Oh, you jumped at the last moment? No! I'm gonna get trapped. This is not fair. Still, 7 credits is not bad. I mean, if we were to think back in the day, that would be £2.10. Oh no, game, please, game. No, not falling boulders. No. Why do you hate me? Oh. Exactly. Assuming you can find an arcade nowadays, yes. Yeah, I'd say this game would be one of the last ones to have actually cost 30 pence. So then Ridge Racer would have come out, and then everything started costing 50p, and then everything started costing £1 a couple of years later. And I fear finding an arcade in the UK just to see how much everything costs. Ah! Oh. Okay, I didn't realise that I could just avoid that completely by going down. I do not trust this at all. I'm going to have... Okay. Yep, there we go. Ah! Why? Thank you. Okay, so we can't do anything there, so we have to go back and hope that they remembers how much... They just walk through fire. Whee! Oh, stop picking up coins, hit the thing, thank you. No. So what I'm not getting, and obviously it would help if I read the instructions beforehand, but all the enemies can block, but I can't. Of course, blocking would be... There we go. The passageway opens into a cavern, a huge blah blah. Alright, I am... For some reason, I've decided to half read what you're writing and then also kill all of these things at the same time, which is obviously a very questionable tactic. But hey, unlimited credits. Okay, right, so... I imagine your character can't block, saw this. Push attack, then quickly push the opposite direction to the one you're facing. Keep holding attack, and the direction to keep your shield out. Oh! Now this can block many attacks, but not all magic. Hellhound Breath, Burning Oils, and boss attacks are all unblockable. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I'm not... I'm gonna go to the room. I'm gonna regret it, but I'll go to the room. Oh... No. I hate scorpions. There we go. What? That's so not fair. Alright, riposte. Block and then immediately perform a slam. If done correctly, your character will perform a powerful attack. This is difficult to perform as there is a small margin of error. If you wait too long, your character will do a standard slam instead. I'm gonna go this way. I can't take it with me. Yes, but Fairy, I can't go that way because... Oh, no, game, please, game. Stop doing this. Alright, I have to burn it, and I only have 1 oil. Okay. I mean, yeah, I heard that this game was deeper than you'd actually expect it to be, which I suppose, considering the story, the branching paths and all that, it's quite surprising that this isn't more talked about. Okay, I have a feeling that they're just going to keep on coming, so let's just focus on the troll. Why do I even have sub-items? They don't do anything. Okay, continue. That's 10 credits. Casual stream. I must emphasize the casual in this stream. Oh, that was a chance to use oil. Alright, I'm just going to keep the oil out and then hope that... Oh, game. No, that's not fair. Alright, bow and arrow and... ooh, some jewels. So I'm guessing I need to... oh, no, okay, this is an alternative way. And thank you, game, for reminding me just how great I am with 10 credits. Okay, so I can't go that way, so I'm guessing that was where the... can I go anywhere? Oh, I have to go this way, okay. So I'm guessing that was where the fire was, and I should not have spoken so much. Oh, it's a nice little effect on the bridge where the things go down. The logs go down. I like that. Wow, have I actually been playing this for 40 minutes now? I was kind of expecting it to be done in 20. And I was going to cheekily say, hey, we could play the sequel, Shadows of Mystara, but no, I don't think we're going to have time for any of that. And now back to another hallway. Ooh, a dagger. Oh no! What? No! Okay, I'm just going to nope out of this and hope that up here there's something. No, that is going to be spikes in the ground. Or it's going to be exactly what that was. Okay, speedrun tactics. Speedrun! Do we have anything in here? I need a key? Oh. Go away, skeletons, not scorpions. Okay, what we have in here? Do I have the key? No, I've just a bunch of these things. And gold. And I'm guessing since they've changed colour, we're now talking about super kobolds. But you know what? I don't need any of this. So I will just leave you gentlemen to do your thing. Ooh, 1 silver coin. Welcome. Do you fools truly believe you have any chance of defeating me? If you have any courage, then face me now. I have a feeling this might be the final boss. If you have any intelligence, flee while you can. Yeah, this sounds like a final boss. Oh, it can teleport. Oh no, I'm caught in some kind of energy rings, and he has magic. Credit number 11, and that is a very high-pitched voice. Oh, what a shame, such strength, such courage, such stupidity. It's like an elf ninja. And he was dazed for half a second. Oh, no. Oh, second phase with skeletons. Oh, mid-jump. You absolute cheating game. Oh. Unlimited credits, number 13, and the skeletons for some reason have... No, they've started moving again. That's what you've got to teach, got to remember about this period, especially in arcade gaming. These were specifically designed to take as much money from you as possible. So you have things like this, you have the trapped... the booby-trapped chests. The fact that he can teleport, and then we'll do lightning attacks mid-jump. And now we have skeletons. Oh. And then, of course, if you have 4 people, then you get into the you get into the mindset of, okay, I'll pay for your round just so that we can see the end together. Oh, come on, come on. And this is a reminder that I've only played Elden Ring for about 5 hours now. So I'm probably going to get a lot harder than this. Oh yeah, probably friendly fire. That was always my favourite thing in Double Dragon for the NES, because if you do 2-player and you beat up your partner, then you get all of his life. Ah. Yes, this is a fantastic series of attacks. Why didn't I do this from the beginning? Ah. What? You think you have defeated me, but my master is more powerful than you can possibly imagine. This is Star Wars. So, heroes, follow me to your doom. I'll destroy you for the enjoyment of my master. So come to the Sable Tower. Your feeble strugglers will provide amusing sport for Deimos. I will sing as I break your bodies and crush your spirits. We'll wait for you at the tower. Try not to be too late. That's not fair. I feel your pain. I was Double Dragon 2. You have driven off the Shadow Elf. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, finally, I'm at level 11. Oh my god, the game keeps on going. Okay, so I'm sold out of that. I still have... I'll take all the oil. Hammers are always fun, and that is it in terms of my money. Did you hear about the Black Tower that rose from the North Mountain? No. If you go there, you better watch out. No one has ever returned from there. Well, I mean, it just popped up out of the mountain, so... Of course no one's returned. It's existed for 5 minutes. Sable Tower? One of our patrols reported seeing a huge black tower rise near some old ruins in the Broken Lands. At first we thought him mad, but now... The tower lies to the north. The nearest friendly town is Fort Runnels. You decide to head to the fort for more information. How does this game keep on going? This is... Oh no, what's that up ahead? Oh, it's a boss rush. It's a boss rush and it can now block. Oh. And with an incredible amount of HP. Ah. Yes, that's more like it. Right, so if I can get some combos off, then all the better. Where are you going? There we go. Come on, stay still, and I did not hit you, but that's fine, we'll take that. Come on, not much more, not much more. Ah. No! Oh, it's limiting the amount of time that I can do. At last you arrived at Fort Runnels. Hooray! And there are my 3 absent hero friends. If you're fool enough to go to the Cursed Tower, there are 2 ways to get there. Nice. You can follow the long path around the mountain, or you can go through the mountain using the old dwarven tunnels. Well, I'm a dwarf, so obviously... oh, okay, that way is guarded by the great red dragon flame wing. Yeah, I'm sorry, my dwarven pride goes out the window. We're taking the long path. And directly before you lies the mountain. A narrow winding path leads to very fast text that will obviously explain everything that I need to do. But it's okay, because I've got a lantern. And with my lantern, there's going to be skeletons. Nope. Hellhounds. And everything is going to be thrown at me, isn't it? Ah, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. And we've got to pick up some loot, all the loot. There we go. All the loot, all the bad doggos. And more bad doggos. Oh. 17 credits. Come here, doggo. Go into the hammer. There we go. I feel like there's something here. Yes, there is something here. Oh, that is good. Please don't be booby-trapped. Yeah, it's booby-trapped. Please don't be booby-trapped. Yeah, it's booby-trapped. Hey, but I got my my speed boots. And a potion. Come on, pick up the speed boots. There we go. Does that look like an entrance? That is not an entrance, so we'll go back out. But it's nice that we got a little entrance hidden behind the giant boulder. I'm now treating it as if every single one is now booby-trapped. Charge! Ooh. Welcome, you are just in time for dinner. Oh, that is quick. What? Flying! Yeah, I got one hit in. Oh, my boots of speed have been damaged. I'm slow again. And now it's gnawing on my stomach. It is horrible. Everything about this is horrible. I didn't realise when they said Tower of Doom that it'd just be lifting enemies directly from Doom. Oh, this HP is obscene. Okay, so I'm going to use my fireball magic and hope that... Please stay in front of me. Stay in front of me. Stay... No. There we go. That did almost nothing. Ah, and he's not even stunned enough for me to actually get in close. Okay, what other... Lightning bolt. Lightning is better. No idea what the did. Yeah, it looks like he's had a haircut. Ah. Then we finish it with an arrow to the face. It's like playing Tomb Raider. I defeated the Beholder. Go me. And now level 12. Alright, Sable Tower, and thank you for reminding me again, game. But I got no chance to go... Alright, I finally reached the Black Fountain of Evil, the Sable Tower. Every game I try and see if I can destroy the lampposts. No, no, you're joking. Oh, why? Why? You know, immediately when this stream ends, I'm going to see if there's a 1cc video of this that is not a Taz. And I will sit at it and watch it in awe and think, how? How? Oh. You know what? I'm going to go to the right and... No, okay. This isn't a room that I can just exit. I have to kill the dogs. Okay, we are establishing this now. Okay, please, no more dogs. Yes! Thank you, Flying Fairy. Oh. Can I destroy those yet? Nope. That looks like a boss door. Let's go for it anyway. But it's okay, we got another Boots of Speed. And a key. Nice, this is the first key I've ever actually got. Oh, please don't tell me I lose the key. Nope, still got the key. Lost my Boots of Speed though. I'm trapped in the corner. Very lucky with the stun. And I got nowhere to go except to go up the stairs. Okay, are we just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna repeat this with just different colour schemes, aren't we? And you're gonna be booby-trapped. Or not. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, not puppies. Puppies and skellies. My most fearsome duo. Charge. Ah. I'm getting absolutely mauled. Okay. I don't want to say it too loud, but I think I just parried an attack. And none of that counts because we're on credit number 22. Oh, please stop game. I've given you all my money. Okay, so what is through this door that I can't go through because it was part of the battle? No! I have a key! Oh, alright, we go forwards. Up to the other level, and what is the colour going to be? Alright, so we're talking green with purple doors. Booby trap? No. But who's going to be waiting for me? More skellies, different colour this time. Oh, not my ring of protection. Phew. I still don't know where I'm going to be able to use my key. So we've gone from green to purple, and oh no, it's still green. Ah, green and kind of yellow. Welcome! I'm so delighted you could join us. So next time I'll waste no time and finish you now. Oh no, it's Elf. It's Ninja Elf. This is just too ridiculous at this point. I can only laugh. Okay, how much has given me no health at all? Come on, stay still. Please. There we go. Yes, I got one hit in. Alright, if I get one hit per credit, then we should be able to do this before I'm bankrupt. Yes, a combo. Right, you're saying the same thing as last time, and you can block. I really should have learned how to parry. Oh, just one hit. And because of Skelly, I can't do that. But I think that's the last Skelly, so I should, if I'm able to get behind him. Nope. Oh, what? Okay, so he's double his speed. This is going to be interesting. Right, and now he is dazed for a quarter of a second rather than half of a second. This is fair. Okay, so if I do a credit, then alright. So there is obviously in a lot of arcade games dynamic difficulty, which basically means if you're going to, if you put in more money, it temporarily gets a little bit easier. In this case, it was because I put in more money that his super speed went away. So you know, I'll take that. Can I use my key on anything? Can I go through these doors? No. Can I go through this door? No. Alright, now we're in black, and oh, we got lampposts, and that looks like a very menacing door. Oh, so I was right, you curse, believe your pitiful powers are enough to overcome fast text? You fools, the only reason you've gone as far as I may personally watch your last agonizing moments of life. My minions will crush you, and when you fall to them, the free lands will fall with you. Kinda wish I didn't go through the door. What? Okay, so death is gonna come down. Yes, no, yes. Ooh. Huh? It's a Sandman. Oh, thank you for the hug. Okay, so there is no recoil when I hit... Oh no, there is a little bit of recoil. I tell a lie. And now we've got little heads popping out. I don't even know what I'm supposed to hit. There we go. Alright, I hit the head. Don't mind me, I'm just going to throw my last hammer completely over your heads. $27. What? You can't burn? I mean, I suppose it makes sense, but... What? No. Alright, one of them's dead. Or, I mean, technically, were the golems ever alive to begin with? Yeah, we can have that discussion later. Last one wants to give me a hug. Lots of cracking on my back. Alright, does the bow work? Yes! And I got 5 gamer points. Okay, second round. And it is transforming back to stone. Oh. Well done, knaves. You handled yourself well against my weak, inept minions. Now face the fury and wrath of my fast text. With your defeat, nothing will stop me. I'll drink a toast to your future victories over fast text. Yeah, I mean, obviously the bow is the most overpowered weapon here. Okay, second round. Am I going to face you properly? Yes! And that health bar is obscene. Oh, okay, right. I like that it just shouts out teleport. Oh no. Okay, 28. No, just when I was in... Alright, fine. Stop teleporting just before I hit you. It's very rude. Okay, so the mirror images contribute to his overall damage. Bow. Bow. Let me bow you. 29. Thank you. That did nothing at all. Oh. This is ridiculous. Game, please. You're making a mockery of me. Oh, stop hitting me. And he is, of course, invincible during this period. What? How many? What? How is this even able to display that many sprites and still maintain 60 frames a second? How is this possible? This is... no. I mean, I keep on having to say arcade gaming in the 90s, but, you know, arcade gaming in the 90s. This is just... no. We can do this, but we can do this. We have all the money in the world, and all the time in the world. We can grind this out. Alright, halfway there. Halfway there, and what are we at number 30? Yeah, no, 31. When did we do 30? Ah. He didn't even attack me. Alright, boat. Yes, I am now going to do like the boss and scream out all of my attacks. Bow! Bow! No. Okay. 32. I'm glad I'm not playing Sifu, or however it's supposed to be pronounced. Yes. The annoying thing is because it's for CPS2, then it was a cartridge-based system. So if you're burning the arcade machine, then you're burning it for all the other carts as well. Unless it just does one of those self-destructing tapes in Mission Impossible, and just the cassette itself starts burning. Right, 33. Ah. And then you can stick back in Super Street Fighter 2 like a good boy. And forget this ever happened. Oh, come on, almost there, almost there. Yes! Well, it's only the beginning. Okay, no, 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 this is impossible. I am destined to conquer the fast text. And we've got no more music. Rawr. And here are my friends who were completely absent during the whole adventure. Oh, we've got to get out of here. The tower's collapsing. Wait, look at this throne. That's a teleport crystal. Oh, how convenient. Oh, then get it working and get us out of here. Can somebody get it working, please? It's getting a little bit dangerous. No, I'm the last one. Okay, I'm out. Oh, they call themselves the Dungeon Master. So I didn't know how long this would actually take, so I'm quite surprised it's an hour and 20 minutes later. Alright, Tower of Doom speedrun. Okay, so there is... Actually, yeah, alright, 33 times... I mean, it should be... Okay, so £10. £10 that would have cost me, which is roughly what I paid for this. So only 3 people have speedrun this, and... Okay, so default difficulty, and the world record for a dwarf is 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh. Alright, so I think that I'm guessing that's going to go to the end. Yep, I'm going to quit online. There is absolutely no one playing this game, unfortunately. But thank you for the GGs and the well done. So that was Tower of Doom, Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom. There is, if I press the right button. There is a second one, the sequel that was a year later, Shadow over Mystara, which is supposed to be a little bit better, but pretty much the same thing, same technology, same kind of things, but we will do that another day because my thumb hurts. So, let's get something else. Right, I mean, if ever people... I need to actually change the stream info. If ever people are feeling down and want to play a shmup, then I suggest the next game, which is Blazing Star, which was one of the more popular... I mean, it was basically a really popular Neo Geo game that nobody bought because it came out on the Neo Geo and nobody could afford a Neo Geo. But when emulation started, late 90s, early 2000, that is the game that everybody wanted to play. So I'd say that if you're looking for the best supported retro system on modern consoles today, the Neo Geo would be it. So you got a whole catalogue of about, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 games available on PC, Xbox, Switch, PS4, and I was on, clearly I was on Quick Resume. Gotta love the Xbox Series X, went straight into it. So, let's make sure that everything is right. Parameters, level 4, free, okay. Button, right, X is... Right, touche A is... No, I want touche to be touche X, and that'll be that. Rapid fire is on, and that is that, and that is that. Okay, so I did that, and obviously I need to remove the little black box, which obviously hides my name on the Xbox dashboard. So, thankfully, I know how long this one lasts. It does last less than 1 hour, 20 minutes, so it should be a quick 20, 30 minutes or so. I don't think there's many flashing images. Obviously, there are, I mean, definitely not the flashing screen. Some of the enemies do, I mean, some of the parts of the enemies do flash a little bit to show damage, but apart from that, it should be okay. So let's recommencer le jeu. And the beautiful sound. I love this sound. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do... I think I'll do speedrun strats with a little bit of scoring. Oh, I love... I mean, the great thing with a Neo Geo is it pretty much had no limitations in terms of how much you could fit in a cartridge. I mean, obviously it was still limited by the fact it was a 16, maybe 24-bit system, but yeah, you could pack it to the brim. We're full of anime characters and CGI pre-rendered ships. Okay, we are at the end. And yes, I got the right button. Okay, start the button. And it's fine, I'm only going to use one. And I will pick Peplos. I will be... Okay, the machine will never power up. And I now have purple hair. So stage 1, the Desert of Grand Shell. I always try to imagine a scenario where Final Fantasy was on a Neo Geo. Final Fantasy VI on a Neo Geo would have been absolutely fantastic. So the trick is with Blazing Star is basically to always use autofire. Now whether autofire counts as cheating or not is really going to depend on who you ask, but I think most sane players who like to be able to use their thumbs in the next 20 years will say that there's nothing wrong with autofire whatsoever, but it does kind of break certain bosses. So we've got the little blue gems here, so it's only worth 300 points at the moment, but it will incrementally increase in value as we go on, and I'm going to shut up for the music. Watch out, the big one is closing in. The English on this is not great. So, what makes this technically a speedrun is because we have a boss timer. So, we have a timer to measure ourselves against. Because we got auto fire, I'm just going to start at the bottom and target the legs, go left, and then 2 seconds later. There we go, I beat it. My skill is great. So, if you're ever feeling down, play this game, it will shower you with praise. Oh, the boss introductions get even better. So here we are, stage 2, Root of Nemesis, and one of the more... I mean, I do love the backgrounds in all of these, and to think this was a console that was made in 1989, maybe 1990, is absolutely ridiculous what they were able to achieve with this. Okay, now I'm coming into a bit of a limitation that I realise I'm playing this with a gamepad, and I love the Xbox Dpad, but I prefer an arcade stick any day of the week. So that is why we're going to have very erratic movement. Ooh. And clearly I have not played this game in a very long time because I'm forgetting where everything is. So the point is, you'll see those little winged angel things. The point is to leave them as long as possible, and then they're going to change colour every time. So eventually they're going to become, I mean, basically multicolored. And, sorry, we have to come to the point where the game unexpectedly ends, because we have a wall in front of us. Ain't no getting past that wall. Oh well. Ah, lasers, thank you very much. So the little winged power-ups, they'll change and then they'll eventually go to all the colours of the rainbow, and that's when you do it. So if you collect it, then it's going to give you a point multiplier. And I never know if the background reminds me of like Macross or Cowboy Bebop or something like that. But your main source of points are going to be eventually those blue jewels, and then a little bit of destruction from having those winged angel, colourful angel things. Yes, clearly I've prepared this script. No, it's not a script. Now, if it was a full speed run, I would avoid the lucky panels completely, because the lucky panels count towards the end, and it costs you like an extra 5 seconds or so. And one day, I think I will actually go for a speed run. Right, more text. Good luck, it's coming. Destroyed the space colony. Okay, so this guy is going to come from the top right, and then it's going to sweep down. And then back at the top right again. Now we're going to do our first little bit of dodging, so it should be relatively simple. There we go. And now from the tail. I'm never entirely sure how big my hitbox is going to be. Now we come to the destructible bit, and the final phase of this is going to bounce around. No, he's not going to bounce around. He's going to bounce around in a second. Yep, there he is. And because it was a Neo Geo based in 1989, there was a little bit of slowdown. But hey, I beat it. My skill is great. It's not me that's saying that. It's the game that's saying that. Okay, stage 3, the Demon's Ring. Yes. So we come into the mandatory space station section of that. And if I remember last time, my angel is now multicolored. So now every time that I kill one of the enemies, I'm getting a 128 times bonus. And clearly, I celebrate that by going straight into the wall. Oh, this is very dodgy. Unfortunately, weirdly for this game, there are no extends. So by extend, it means extra lives. So I've got 3 lives, and that's it. Which makes it a very unfair game to take to a marathon or anything like that, because if you lose a life or something stupid like I just did, then yeah, that's it, that's the run dead. Ah, or if I do that for the second time. So I don't think I will be taking this anytime soon unless I ramp up the total amount of lives to like 6 or something. And definitely not, because for the first time in like 5 years, I've lost a credit before the 4th stage. Nice. Oh, I hope you can forgive me. I did say this is a casual stream. Unfortunately, my point multipliers have reset to nothing, so I've got to start all the way from 300 again. And now we go for the boss. Brace yourself, it's not time to relax yet. My cat is meowing or snoring in the background, so I have to be worried a little bit about the head here, but it doesn't matter what I hit as long as I hit something. So I'm going to stay towards the center. So if the head tilts up, then I'm going to go down. Okay, this seems to be a good pattern. I'm clearly not handling this D-pad well. There we go, the head has done its thing. I have gone directly into the bullets. That is very unfortunate. And I was kind of hoping it would be done by now. Alright, so there we go. Second phase, all the parts are detaching. And now we're going to make our descent through into the planet. So a little bit of dodging yet again. Oh, I really don't like this D-pad, it's far too sensitive. There we go, hopefully a little bit more, and there we go, I beat it. My skill is great. I'm on my second credit, but it doesn't matter. Thank you, thank you. So now we're going into the planet after we've killed what I guess is the heart of the space station. So stage 4, the Hollow Street. And it's going to throw lucky panels at us fairly quickly. And I always forget about those. So obviously I want to stay on the good side of that, so I think I should be hanging a little bit back. I'm going to have... here we go, watch out from behind. And I'm going to have to loop up very quickly. There we go, not directly into the laser, please. There we go. Okay, now I want to go to the top corner and then just kind of edge... Not go straight into the thing, please. Am I serious? Yes, I am serious. I've given you more money. There we go, Snake is nice and done, and now we got these little things that will extend their arms when it gets a little bit bad. Thankfully, there we go, alright, one of them has extended their arms. And now these enemies coming again, I'm going to just lure the bullets to one direction, then go completely to the other and hope that my auto fire takes care of them. Right, so more of these little things. Top left, top right. I don't know directions. And usually, if I was doing this in one credit, then we should have been getting to near like 50,000 per those blue gems. But obviously, at the moment, we're looking at more 500. And then a never-ending scream of bonus. Okay, which is it boss time? I think it's boss time. Dangerous. Pay attention to backward. Okay, so there are supposed to be distractible pieces. I need to go to the other side and kind of lure it out. I'm going to take the... Thankfully, the bullets are destructible, so I'm going to take the bullet. Take the. I don't know what I'm taking. Let's just assume once upon a time I was able to speak English coherently. Alright, so it should be coming up to the second phase fairly quickly. I don't think he can take much more in terms of damage. There we go. Right, I smash all this equipment. And now for the second phase, I have to pay attention to not go straight into the... Why did I not use an arcade stick? There we go, I beat it. Despite the fact that I lost so many lives, the game tells me my skill is great. And I can't disagree with that. So stage 5, and considering that we are in a spaceship that obviously has been going through the entire galaxy, it seems like we're just casually taking a morning stroll by the lake. So stage 5, the Guardian's Cliff. I'm still not entirely sure what a cliff is, but hey, one day I will find out by putting it into Google. So yeah, I mean, this reminds me of back in the day when I was living in Geneva and just took a stroll by Lac Genève ou Lac Léman, as it was officially called. Just a casual walk and we'll take care of a submarine that somehow appears from the middle of a mountain. But it's okay, I have a feeling it will come back. Well, it's that I too focused, but also I mean, it's you can play games with almost anything. I mean, obviously, as a guy that plays games with entirely using a steering wheel, but you have to get used to it first. And while usually I like the Xbox Series Dpad, I am having a lot of trouble with it today. Just very hard to do minuscule movements. So I have to take care of this thing coming out of the wall. There we go. But yeah, that is why when I'm doing events that I try and learn it by heart as much as possible so that I don't have to think about talking, even in French and German. Because certainly if I'm going to do it ad hoc, then we're going to have a terrible time. Especially with these snakes. That kind of reminds me of Joe and Mac. I know that's a 25, 30-year-old reference, but hey. Okay, so the submarine is back, and we have bullets and little snakes which are going to come out. I want to take care of those, yep, taking care of the turrets which are on there. And I'm not going to be able to destroy this, am I? So usually you should be able to destroy the entirety of the submarine, but now I'm going to let it get away for that. And take all of my lucky panel. Oh, my ucky panels, because I didn't capture the L. Fine. And we should be coming to the end of our Swiss adventure with the boss. The backgrounds, I mean, on a lot of levels on Neo Geo games, the backgrounds are absolutely fantastic, and it really is a lost art. Right, so thankfully it's entirely telegraphed which side he's going to come from. And why did I take that? That's fine, it's going to come up with... Oh, that was not a very good position to be in. Okay, left, and then from center we're going to go for that phase yet again. It's going to drop down with lots of missiles. Oh no. Ah, and I got hit by the arm. Okay. No, which is a real shame, but I can kind of understand, because if you're talking about games costing 60 euros or however much that is in francs, and then you think, where do shoot-em-ups and other arcade games fit in all of that? Can you justify charging? Hey, I beat it, my skill is great. Can you justify charging that unless you have so many additional modes for that? But, you know, shmups have been killed by a lot of things before. I mean, in the 90s, shmups was killed by the advent of Street Fighter. Okay, the Wicked Maze. I hate this level. I absolutely hate this level. So, you have these little turbines here that you kind of have to make sure that you don't hit. But for some of them, there is a specific place where you're going to have to position yourself. But, I mean, it basically it's the test that was within most of shoot-em-ups in the 90s. You don't touch the wall. You don't touch the floor, you don't touch the ceiling, you touch nothing solid. But with such delicate movement needed, obviously this is entirely digital, things are going to come from behind me. Getting that precise movement sometimes was very difficult. I'm going to just nope out of that. And hope for the best. Please stop shooting at me. Right, so there is... Alright, this is the place here. If I position myself there, they don't touch me. And sometimes I get it wrong. Okay, so we've got the entire series of tank police coming at me from above, and I went straight into the wall. I went straight into the wall. Oh. That exact point is where it usually ends. But we have this fantastic transition scene here, just kind of repeating over and over. Unfortunately, it's one of the more difficult areas because you're going to get all these ships that are going to come across. And I'm going to go straight into the bullets. And we're going to get two of our lucky panels, and I'm going to slam my ship right into it because that is a tactic. It's not a good tactic, but it's a tactic. And yeah, I'm guessing a few people saw my speed-ons run, and during the third stage I said, you know, there is a problem within gaming, and it started with R-Type in 1987, is that it became a thing that instead of having a normal stage, you needed, you know, some kind of spectacle. You needed a ship to destroy piece by piece, or you needed something. So, but it usually replaces the stage in its entirety. But this level has both. So this level has a normal stage that we're seeing right now, filled with various hazards, various environmental hazards, lots of ships and lots of windmills. But at the end, as we're going to see in a couple of minutes, it's going to get a bit stupid. Right, I'm going to wait for the windmill. There we go. And are there more ships? Yes. All right, there's a few more. There we go. What's that? Wow, how huge that is. So, of course, you'd think that you'd want to actually destroy some of these ships, but the answer is no, you would not. You just want to avoid all of the bullets because of this laser beam that's coming up right now. And I'm very close to dying. Okay. Please stop laser beam. There we go. Right, so the laser beam has destroyed that ship. As you can see, we've got a 5-minute boss timer, which is ridiculous. So now we've got these 2 ships here that are just going to shoot at me. They're going to shoot at my position, and thankfully there are enough bullets that I'm going to go straight into it. But that's fine. So we're going to go into the same problem here, but it's not going to be a laser beam. It's going to be shots at the top and at the bottom. So I just need to position myself and lure the bullets and not go straight into it. So I think the trick there was you need to go up and then lure it up and then down and then circle that. But as you can see, you got such a low amount of space in which to maneuver. And it's not even the start of it. So we got the first ship that blew itself with the laser, and I'm going to go straight into it. So I think this one you can actually destroy at the end. But it doesn't matter because we come to the big ship. No, it does matter because he's doing far too many bullets. Right, die. 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 Please. Nope, okay. Okay. So now we come to the big ship. So there are going to be destructible parts a little bit all over. So ideally I want to position myself there. And then hope you can destroy it, but no, that's not going to happen, so I need to take care of the mechs. And then this little cannon here that's going to shoot all of the homing bullets at me. Avoiding the big ships from before that are just going to want to ram into me. They're going to get ever so quicker. And there we go, that is destroyed, and we just have to dodge all of these ships that are going to go full kamikaze on me. And now I'm going to regret the choice of ship. So ideally I want to take care of those turbines, but I'm not going to be able to get into a nice position. So I'm going to have to deal with the mechs. And the homing ships. Homing lasers, sorry, not homing ships. Well, that's gone. And why I regret the ship is because I've got no way to shoot backwards on this. On other ships I have that possibility, but we're coming to the end of the ship with lots of bullets here, but we're going to make a little side quest. Because it's not enough. I mean, it's not enough to have just a target and then follow it and then destroy it. We have to be distracted for a little bit, and we've only got 2 minutes left. So we've got another purple capital ship. It's going to do exactly the same before, so we want to stay in the middle and not do that. But we are going to come with these, and I'm not sure if I'm able to destroy them or not. I cannot genuinely remember. Ah. Alright, so I'm able to destroy the purple, that is good. Am I able to destroy the reds? Probably not, because they are not in a good position at all. Red 1's gone, red 2's gone. And now we get to go finish the boss. We get to finish what we started 4 minutes ago. So again, destructible parts. Just want to kill as many as possible. Not do that, please. Avoid all of the purple bullets. And there we go. I beat it. Despite having used 2 credits, my skill is apparently still great. Oh. So, we are coming to the final stage, and, you know, if anyone wants to have children, I would say look elsewhere, because this is a very disturbing scene with a very disturbing baby that is called the crooked embryo. So we have no enemies, we just have power-ups, but I chose a ship that is constantly powered up. And don't be panic, I have a bad hunch. So this is a baby in a test tube, and we have to take care of both the top and the bottom. Obviously we want to avoid all of this. Apparently I've killed the top, that's why it's not making any colours. And it's screaming. It is screaming because we have destroyed it. And now we are left with a giant baby that's twice the size of my spaceship. That is very angry. It's very cranky. So we're going to shoot the baby. That's shooting at us. But it's okay, we've done that. We've shot the baby. Now the baby is going to transform into with gun arms. And I am going to do that. Right. Am I serious? Yes, I am serious, game. I mean, you're the one who's done this. Okay, that's done. The gun is gone. Now it's turning into whatever this is. So you want to take care of the top, but avoiding those blue giant plasma balls. Ah, la 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 la. Right, so the top is done, the bottom. But unfortunately I didn't dodge that. But unfortunately, we kind of have to do a little lap around. And this baby is going to have friends very shortly. Right, so we need to take care of the bottom, because the bottom is... There we go, the bottom is done. Now the baby is going to have some friends. And I'm clearly terrible at this. I haven't done this level in so long. The baby is going to have little babies. And little babies are going to come. Some of them are going to give a power up, because that's what little babies do. They're very cute like that. But I need to destroy them anyway. I need to avoid all of those bullets and thankfully get... da-da! Yes, I'm now making noises as if I'm a baby. This is the worst final boss of all time. There is just... I mean, just... How? How? There we go, I beat it. Apparently my skill is still great. And I almost got a high score just from that one stage completely. And now this has the best ending screen of all time. It was destroyed, Brawl's Hela. The evil weapon is the ringleader. Now it is brought the end of the interplanetary war between the Remula and the Mutras by soldiers who wake up to the human heart. Also, people have been captured by Brawl's Hela is liberated. Peace must come back soon. The soldiers go away to seek a place where they can live in peace with a strong wish that such a war never break out again. Bear in mind, this was the days before Google Translate, did Alta Vista have a translation one back in the day? Who knows. Oh. But that is my favourite ending screen of all time. That one right there. It makes absolutely no sense at all. So all of the hamster releases do have online leaderboards. I mean, it's Xbox, so it's probably not going to be a very populated one, but I'm curious to see where that terrible run ranked in terms of the entire Xbox community. So unfortunately, we do have to wait until the end of the credits for that. And they are very long credits. I mean, not very long credits. I mean, obviously, some video games go on for 10-20 minutes, but, you know, back in the 90s, this was a very long credit scene. Thank you. Yes, it was wonderful. Thankfully, we did it with less credits than Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, if we were to do this back in 1998, I think that would be my entire pocket money for a month just spent on this afternoon. Whew. Alright, so I take a little quick drink. Of course, we've still got time. Yes. Thankfully, I mean, even the fact that I have physically bought this, thankfully it was only 7 francs, so €7, $7, whatever you want. Much less. But, I mean, it raises an interesting problem, because if you look at speedruns for arcade games, people will kind of abuse it just like I've just abused it in order to do a speedrun. It's not necessarily skillful to do that, but that is probably, in terms of speedruns, let's say second or third if I was to submit that. Alright, do I want to save my score? Yes, I do. And okay, right. So, because I've got Xbox on the PC, every time that I get an achievement on the Xbox, I'm hearing it on the PC because I've still got my speakers on. Now I understand. Right, thank you. All right, best record, stage 3. All right, so the level there. This game does actually have dynamic difficulty. So depending on how many power-ups I get, then it's going to raise that. So my top rank was 100 out of 255. Fun fact: top rank of this game, it shoots so many bullets that the Neo Geo can't display the bullets. So it will shoot the bullets, it will consider those bullets active, but the game will not display them. So you're having to dodge at top level, not just the bullets you can see, but the bullets you can't see as well. So if you want to talk about BS gaming in the mid to late 90s, then this is a fantastic example for it. Which is also why, if you're going to look at, right, so let's do the online leaderboards. If you're talking about the best scores there, so from Charlie, where it's going to be 24 million, then that 24 million, I would be shocked if that 24 million was actually clearing the game, because if you're going for score, you're not going to be able to get past certain points, but you're going to be rewarded by that with who knows how much. Right, so what did my 1 million get me eventually? It does take a long time to load. Did it actually load? I don't know. Okay, I definitely pressed RB. It definitely went over to moi. Alors, c'est-à-dire, Monsieur le jeu. Do I have to press A? Nope. Okay, so it's treating it as if I was actually doing it. So if I press A, then it's going to do my profile, but it's not actually displaying it. Okay, so I'm guessing that was 250. Oh, 250 in the world of Xbox. So, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock. We can fit one more in. Okay, right. First of all, though, I need the black box to do that. So we're not going to do the Astro City Mini, which is sitting beside me. Probably do that for another day, but I'm going to do Capcom Arcade Stadium. We're going to continue with the casual stream nature of this for one more game, which will probably be about 20 minutes long. And I accidentally deleted this before realizing I wanted to play it again. So I'm going to play Progear, but I'm going to play Progear in a way that's going to show that arcade level difficulty is absolutely ridiculous. Right, reessayer. Okay, don't care. Do it later. And it's gotten very dark outside. It's supposed to rain for the next week. Oh. Do I really care? No. I'll let it. It doesn't matter. Okay, yep, create. Okay, yes, because I've bought it and done that. So because I already own this on Switch, I thought, which ones do I actually want to play on Xbox? And it's going to be Progear, it's going to be Gigawing, it's going to be only one of the versions of Street Fighter. Requiem Connexion, oui, bien sûr. Fais-le, je vous en prie, je vous prie. Oh. no one can see how much I'm dancing. Okay, let's start. Let's take that. Yep. Okay. I've already. This is what I get for accidentally uninstalling it. Is that I have to. All of my favourites are gone, so I have to go through all of the tutorials and find whatever game is it. Was it that? No. So I have to remember Progear. Yes, Progear. There we go. Okay, bear with me 1 second, because my cat wants to go. There you go. So I think my cat has understood that, that there is a thunderstorm on the way and probably wants to go hide somewhere. So, parameters. Oh, yes, I know game. I know. Right, so, yes, I know game. Please stop. Please. Any more? Cool. So, arcade default. And I love the naming conventions of that. So, medium, easy, very easy, super easy. So on the German version it says the easiest, and I've no idea what it says on the English version because I can't remember the last time I had my console set to English. So we will put this on the easiest level difficulty for this. Oh yeah, I haven't actually updated my stream. We will put this on easiest for this super casual stream, where we are using so many credits. Right, Progear, there we go. We applique. Okay, and we're going to start. And right, so press R3 to do that. That's fine. And I need to configure my controls because, all right. Actually, that's quite bad. That's not bad. Right, so bomb. We will put that to RB, and that should be fine. XARB, and then we've got a rewind, which we may do. I don't know. So bear in mind, I have put this on the easiest setting, super easy. Oh, I have to. Affichage. Oh yeah. All right, go. All right, personnalize. Classic. Classique, and that's fine. No filter. Tard de Clan, arcade. We'll do normal. I mean, it's going to be a bit of shimmer, but you know, we'll do normal. Okay, continue. Okay, so did I put the credit in? Oh, yes, game. Okay, right. So we've got Anime 18 pilot, but we'll take the one that looks a little bit older. And the whole point of this game is that we have child soldiers doing the gunner part. So I'm going to take the, I think it's Nail. Yes, we'll take the little girl with the iguana puppet that is going to serve as my gunner. So remember, very easy. The super easy. There is nothing easier than the setting that I've done in this. So the whole point of this game is that it's all about bullet cancel. So if I destroy the enemies at a certain point and the bullets happen to be near either, I think it's if they're near either myself or the enemy when they're destroyed, then they're going to turn into gems. And the more gems mean more prizes, not prices. So already, for super easy, it's quite notable the fact that people are actually shooting at me and I'm having to dodge certain things. But again, I talk about, you know, when I used to live in Geneva and when I used to take pleasant little strolls by the lake there. And this reminds me very much of that. Except, you know, more military equipment, not so many windmills, not so many explosions. But this was made by Cave, so people that have seen me play Mushihime Sama, it's the same company, but this was made for Capcom hardware rather than their own. And in terms of who claims to actually own this game, then it's claimed by Capcom to be a Capcom game when, and merely advised by Cave when the rest of the world knows that, you know, this is a cave game through and through. It just happens to be first of caves, horizontal shoot 'em up, so they would make many more like Death Smiles, like Akai Katana, but this was the first of it. And believe it or not, from the graphics, this is from 2000. It just so happens that this is using the same arcade board that was made using some of the later Street Fighter 2s. So that is why it looks like it was from the mid-90s, because it's using mid-90s tech. So hopefully this should... So we could do that. We could do a rewind. I'm only going to do that to show you and also to do rewind once. Because that was a very stupid death. But I won't use it anymore. For the rest of the time we will just use normal credits. But it is a very nice way to do training if you're having that rewind functionality in place. Is because you can learn... You can kind of learn certain sections and you can learn... It gives you the ability to do stupid things like I did there and then not have that affect the total game. Of course, you know, for casual play rather than if you're going for score. Obviously, if you're going for score, it's completely it's switched off completely. So, remember guys, very, very easy. Super easy. And, alright, so it's... Now, professionally, I think what I was supposed to do is basically you're supposed to get yourself in a position where you're cancelling all of those bullets and turning them into gems. And that is how you do it properly. But of course, I've not learned this game like the pros, so I just do it my own way, which is a terrible way, which involves lots of micro-dodging. There we go, and that is done, but we've got a second phase of the giant plane, and we've got these little missile things that are going to come here, so I want to position myself one side or the other, and kind of alternate, because I still need to take care of the enemies on the ground. And why aren't you dead yet? This is taking too long. But thankfully, because we are using... quite antiquated, quite old technology at this point, it means we have the best thing in terms of shmups. We have lots of slowdown, so it may seem like there are lots and lots of bullets on the screen, but those bullets are, I mean, in theory, they're easily dodgeable. Obviously, I'm going to prove that completely wrong in the next couple of minutes. But that is why, for example, if you're talking about a good arcade conversion onto console, the community is always going to say, how is the slowdown? Is the slowdown arcade accurate? Because if it's arcade accurate, then you're still able to do all of these things, such as dodging the bullets, and you're confident that it won't be too hard. I mean, I think Cave once said in an interview how important slowdown was, because if you when they were doing ports on the Xbox 360, because if it didn't have the slowdown, no one would be able to dodge the bullets, because they would just go too quickly running natively on an Xbox 360. Right, so we should be going to the second phase. A little bit, no, I forgot about this phase right here, so that's going to go there, but there's going to be a nice little gap, so that's fine. And oh come on, this is lasting too long. Okay, so now we're going to loop up again and then go back. Nope, right. And who was this submarine after all this time? It's the Loch Ness Monster. That's why we haven't discovered him. The robotic Loch Ness Monster. So it's going to get a very, very cavey. You've got to remember that no one really had a concept of bullet hell before Cave, before Dodonpachi. So stuff like this never happened in the 80s, most of the 90s. But ever since Cave, then this is what people expect when you look at shoot 'em ups. And this is why you have the distinction between classic, where not many bullets but they fly at you quite quickly, versus Danmaku Bullet Hell, where they do fly at you quickly but they're very, very slow. And you know, this is something that I'm going to have to talk about on my stream on Friday, but entirely in French, because I have to think about what is the best thing to teach Elton. That still continues to be quite a conundrum for me. So, again, I want to stress for anyone coming in that's new that I have chosen to play this on super easy difficulty. This is super easy. Ooh. So we take care of the ones at the top. Ah! Ah! And now I'm going to do what I do during most shmups and make noises like random cats. Okay, now I need to loop at the top and hope we get the bullet cancel. Oh, that was close. That was very close. But this is a game, I mean, this is probably one of the best games that Cave has made. And the fact that this is available for the first time on console and it's only $2 is absolutely incredible. It's probably the best value shmup in the past. La 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 la. Oh, super easy. Super easy. La 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 la. I'm kind of surprised I haven't died yet, except for, you know, obviously that little mishap at the first boss, which never happened because of the power of rembobinage. And I should be coming close to my first extend. So there are two, like a lot of Cave games, there are two extends in terms of score, and there's one hidden one. I don't like getting the hidden one in this game, but the first one will be coming at 3 million points. And now I need to just kind of edge my way along the screen to dodge that. And hope that all of these go in a very nice pattern. There we go. And, alright, so we're going to do the same again because I'm... Ah, la 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 la. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Game, please, 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 game. I've destroyed something. I don't know why. There we go. Oh, second phase, and it gets a little bit RNG. So he's going to go put different bullets in there, and depending on that, it's going to be different attacks. And I don't like these attacks. Right. So we're good. We're good. We're good. And I'm going to use a bomb. So the bombs clear all of the bullets, and they give me points. What have we got there? Alright, so this is not going to be that difficult because the bomb thankfully took care of most of the danger. So now we're going to have these big bullets that are going to float there. There was a little jingle, and that means I got the extra life. And are we going to do pink? No, we're going to do this one. So this one is a little bit irritating at first, but it's quite easy to see the path. So it's curved, but there's always going to be a little moment between each of them where there's going to be a gap. So that should be fine. Nope, this is dodgy. There we go, it's end. Hey, stop trying to hide behind me. I mean, it's not quite a nice message as a blazing star just then, but hey, we'll take it. So we got a little level up system for our gunner. So it's at level 3, and now she's looking very pleased with herself, the fact that she's now level 3. So, how many stages are there in total? I think 5. Yes, there are 5 stages, but there is the possibility of having a loop. So if you imagine Ghouls and Ghosts, I mean, and Mario as well, obviously. I probably should have just chosen Mario, but, you know, if you get to the end of the game, then it's going to say, nope, you've got to do it again, and everything's going to be harder. It's kind of the same here, except there are conditions. The conditions are you can only lose a certain amount of lives and only use a certain amount of bombs. So basically, if you want to get to the second loop, you're just going to have to learn not to die and not to use bombs, which you say that to a casual shmup player and you're like, yeah, no. But it's not the only game that does that, the only Cave game that does that. Ketsui also does that, one of their most well-known ones with a name that's, it was bound to happen sooner or later. I have lost my first life, excluding the fact that I used rewind on the first boss. And I'm having to use a bomb because I don't like that pattern. So the secret 1-up is gone, so I had to have destroyed the second lift before the first, but I don't like going there. Oh, this is intense. This is very easy. Sorry, it's very easy. No difficulty in this whatsoever. Thank you, game, for giving me the option to going on very, very easy. Second life lost. Right. So yeah, it's the usual one where the arcade experience where the first 2 stages are pretty much free, and then you're going to get more difficult from the fourth stage. Third stage, fourth stage, and then the fifth stage is going to be absolute carnage. So we should be able, we're just going to climb this mountain and hope for the best. Use some quick movements. Why is everyone shooting at me? I'm going to use a bomb because, you know, why not? Bombs are there to be used. And because I'm not doing second loop. Alright, there we go. We come to the boss. And I've completely forgotten what this boss does. Right. So I think we're going to do a little journey to the right-hand side. And we're going to have to deal with lots of splurts. I think the splurts are going to come with something additional. So actual focus shots and splurts. Nope. Yep, there we go. Focus shots and splurts. Oh, there we go. And annoyingly, unlike other cave games, you're not able to see your hitbox. So it is quite small, but you're not entirely sure where it is. And the hitbox is different depending on the ship that you use. There we go. So it is a case of, is he cheating? I mean, yes, I did cheat at the first boss, but no, it's just because my hitbox is that. Slow. There we go, second phase. Ooh. Second phase, lost a tail, and now, alright, we're going to get the metal slug 3 monsters that are going to come out. And focus shots, I think, are going to come out in a line. There we go. And usually, you should be able to kill the aliens, and that will create a gap in there, but I'm obviously not going to do that because I've forgotten how. La 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 la. Okay, yes, I hate that bit. Absolutely hate that bit. I don't know why I survived through that, but I do. I wish I could say it was some super secret technique. And there, man, I forgot there was a third phase. I forgot. Oh, I thought the boss was over. Okay, we'll just use our bombs and there we go. The boss is actually over now. And she's asking not to steal the jewels. No, it's too late for that. So now is the last stage, and now it's obviously going to get very ridiculous. So I'm going to add another credit. And bear in mind, still, this is very easy, right? So I've lost my credit immediately. Sorry, it's not even very easy. It's super easy. And the amount of precision that sometimes you need to do, and the repositioning that you need to do is absolutely insane. Now, there is a part of this level where it doesn't really matter what difficulty you're playing on, it just seems like it's equally as hard. It's not at the beginning, unfortunately, so the beginning is still, this is still supposed to be officially super easy. And I have people that are shooting at me from the top. That is not very nice. And I'm going to have to use another bomb because that is just far too dangerous. Oh. And this is the reason why I stream in 720p, because you imagine it's at 1080p. No encoder is going to do that unless I buy a new NVIDIA card. And even then, or a dedicated streaming PC. Oh, so many bullets, so many explosions, so much death. I used my bombs so that I can get the last of the power-ups. I mean, it's not like I'm going to get to the second loop anyway, and I've probably spoken too much. I mean, imagine doing commentary for the second loop. I do kind of want to see if at GDQ they did actually do 2 loop of Ghosts and Goblins, Super Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, or whatever of those, and what they did for the commentary. Whether they just kept it honest in terms of just talking about purely mechanics, or if they did it from a story thing as well. Oh, that was terrible. So it really is. I mean, there are similarities with. Oh, this is why I don't talk much. There are similarities with Blazing Star in that it just gets absolutely insane towards the end, and you can get. I mean, you can plan this well with the bullet cancels, but you have to be incredibly skilled. So if you do go to some of the channels and some of the people that do this without commentary on what they're saying for it, and it's, I mean, it goes without saying that I was not paying attention then. It goes without saying what an incredibly difficult genre this can be, especially when you're talking about arcade experiences. When was the last time I played this level? Why am I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I should be able to remember all of the carnage. So use that, and then I'm going to do little movements here, and then the one at the top above, and then this is going to be incredibly dangerous. And la 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 la, and then I'm going to start my singing career, and then I'm going to go directly into the very last bullet. But it's okay, because we've got President Leonard Drill, the last of the boss. Now this, I'm pretty sure there is no difference in terms of difficulty between this and Arcade Default. Now, this is going to be hard regardless. So I'm going to add 3 more credits. No, that was 2. There we go, 3. So we've got a giant bowl, and it's going to do things, and then we've got lots of things that are going to, and we've got no slowdown. So we're just going to kind of hope, and it has music as if we're playing a Metroid game. Oh, that was good. That was beautiful. All right. Oh, and then we got these spiral things, and I'm dead. All right, fine. And here I want to make my way along with this pattern. You can see this gap, but this gap is only going to take you so far, so I need to create a new gap. And I'm going to choose this one here. And I'm going to die, because I went too far. And I'm going to die again. Oh. I mean, usually I would be spamming. I mean, the problem is that you're only going to use a bomb where you're expected to die, not where you think, hey, maybe, just maybe, I can get away with this. And that's the problem with this level, is that all of it are positions where you think, maybe, just maybe, I can get away with this. But I'm going to use a bomb, because I'm learning. Right, so we're going to the second phase, and those little lines are going to telegraph where this boss is going to go. And we have these bullets that are going to home on me when I pass them. And the trick is not to get squashed and to kind of hope to get enough shots in. And this is still just the first phase, I think. Oh, man. Pardon, sorry I swore in French. There we go. Right. Okay, end of the first phase. So we come to the second and final phase of this boss, and he's got little satellites which are going to go around him, and all of these have got bullets. I should be able to create a little bit of bullet cancel, which is going to improve the point, but obviously I'm dead because I'm talking at the same time. And this one I hate. I absolutely detest it, because it's just going to create endless noise. So we're just going to bomb spam our way through. And we're going to repeat what we've already done, and hopefully not go directly into a bullet. Oh, it got me again. Oh. So use the bombs to take care of that, and now we're going to have these slow-moving patterns from the bomb, which really... And this is why I usually record the video and then put the commentary on afterwards. So we just have to position ourselves well and be mindful of 360 degrees as to where those bullets are going to be. But I believe this should be the last one. Should be the last one. Oh my, how long, how long? Alright, that was... There we go. Right, all it took was another 10 credits. I do not fear death. Or whatever noise a lion makes. So, there we go. Because... Alright, what? Okay, it's the first time I did it. It's collapsing. The core has been destroyed. This floating something is too fast text. Oh no, you boys are supposed to help us girls, okay? And we're talking in PlayStation signs. I won't die in a place like this. I'm sorry that I got involved. I'm so sorry. Bolt! The voice sounds familiar. Father? And my family too. Father, it can't be. My father is dead. The deceased are showing us the way. Are they trying to save us? To the screams of kids and an iguana, you give even in death. Thank you very much. We were able to escape safely and succeeded in stopping the conspiracy of the elder statesman. Although our mission was a success, it did not mean victory for the war. 10 years have passed since the war came to an end. I entered a graduate school and am studying to become a politician, just like my father. I hope to be able to bring about a world where there are no wars. Deprived of the crown as a princess, she was a princess, she now lives an ordinary life. Her ability to adapt in any circumstance is an inspiration. Can we ever be true to ourselves? It may take an eternity to know, but at least we've been given the chance. So that is officially the bad ending. There is a good ending where you have to do the entire second loop, which is basically the same except everybody has revenge bullets and things get even crazier. And, you know, think about that. That's an additional level of difficulty on this level of difficulty, which officially is super easy. Super easy. Okay. Right, that has been 2.5 hours, and I have clearly been speaking far too long whilst playing shmups to a very scrub-like level. So I'm going to call it a day now because I'm feeling hungry and it's probably going to start raining. So thank you very much everybody again for having tuned in. Tomorrow it's going to be something special. So for those of you watching on PC, desktop, etc., you'll see a link to my French channel, and I'm going to be streaming Lost Odyssey there, where I'm going to be speaking entirely in French, which is going to be interesting. And hopefully I'll be able to do that for 3 or 4 hours. We'll see. But, you know, obviously it's going to be an experience compared to what you've seen me play today. A lot less bullet dodging, I hope, and a lot less creepy babies, but I can't really remember Lost Odyssey that well. So thank you very much again, once again. Until the next time, I've got nobody to raid, so I'm just going to press the stop streaming button. Hope you have a good one, and until the next time, goodbye.